Personal protective equipment, a 10-hour general industry outreach training. Our lesson objectives include 1. To describe the hierarchy of controls as it relates to personal protective equipment. 2. To identify types of personal protective equipment utilized in general industry. 3. To explain personal protective equipment training requirements. 4. To explain the employer responsibilities regarding personal protective equipment. 5. To explain the employee responsibilities regarding personal protective equipment. Employers must protect employees by creating safe ways to assess the workplace, by eliminating and reducing the hazards found using engineering and administrative controls, by training employees to use appropriate personal protective equipment. Remember, personal protective equipment is the last level of control. Let's look at the hierarchy of controls. Level 1. Elimination or substitution. This is the highest level of protection. At this level, we eliminate the exposure before it can occur, as seen on the diagram above. We can substitute by using a safer item or substance, or by using the same chemical but in a different form. As particle size of a substance decreases, the hazard level increases. An ingot, as seen in the diagram, is larger but safer than pellets, flakes, powder, and fumes, which are way more hazardous because of the smaller size of active particles. Level 2. Engineering controls. This requires a physical change to the workplace. Examples include isolation, ventilation, equipment modification, and others. Level 3. Administrative and work practice controls. This requires the worker or employee to do something. For example, writing proper operating procedures, work permits and safe work practices, inspection and maintenance, housekeeping, monitoring the use of highly hazardous materials, supervision, training, alarms, signs and warnings, regulated areas, limit exposure by time or distance. Level 4. PPE controls. This requires the worker to wear something. These are some examples. Let's look at types of PPE. PPE used for head protection, as work-related head injuries can be caused by falling objects from above, striking the head, bumping the head against fixed objects such as exposed pipes or beams, or accidental head contact with electrical hazards. PPE used for head protection is important for the protection of the brain, eyes, ears, nose, and mouth, all located on the head. There are different classes of hard hats. Class G, General. This protects against impact or penetration, also against low voltage electrical hazards. Proof tested to 2200 volts. Class E, Electrical. Designed for electrical and utility work. Also protects against falling objects and electrical protection against high voltage. Proof tested to 20,000 volts. Class C, Conductive. These are designed for comfort, offers limited protection. Protects heads that may bump against fixed objects, does not protect against falling objects or electrical hazards. ANSI Z89.1 1997 Hard Hat. Type 1. Provides protection from objects that may fall directly on top of the helmet, but not from objects that strike the side, front or back of the head. Type 2. Provides protection from strikes to the top of the head and also provides protection from blows to the sides, front and back of the head, more suitable for workers who are not always in a standing position. Eye and face protection include safety glasses, safety goggles, face shield, and welding face shield. These equipments are used to protect workers from common causes of eye injuries, like chemical splashes, blood, OPIM splashes or spray, intense light, dust and other flying particles, molten metal splashes. Eye and face protection must comply with ANSI Z87.1 2003 or ANSI Z87.1 1989 or 1998. Here's what to consider when selecting eye and face protection. The ability to protect against workplace hazards. It should fit properly. It should provide unrestricted vision and movement. It should be durable and cleanable. It should allow unrestricted functioning of other PPE. Safety glasses. Safety glasses are used to protect against moderate impacts from particles. Different types of safety glasses. Prescription glasses. Employees who use prescription glasses while performing operations with potential eye hazards must use eye protection that incorporates the prescription in its design or can be used over your prescription glasses without interfering with the proper positioning of the prescription glasses or goggles. Goggles. Goggles protect eyes and the facial area immediately surrounding the eye from impact, dust, or splashes. Some can be used over corrective lenses if they fit them. Types of goggles. Direct ventilated. Direct ventilated resists direct passage of large particles into the goggle. It prevents fogging by allowing air circulation. Indirect ventilated. Indirect ventilated goggles prevents fogging by allowing air circulation. It protects against liquid or chemical splash entry. Non-ventilated. Non-ventilated does not allow the passage of air into the goggle, prevents splash entry, may fog and require frequent lens cleaning. Face shields. Face shields protect the face from nuisance dust and potential splashes or sprays of hazardous liquids. Shields do not protect from impact hazards unless so rated. Shields are for face protection, not eye protection. To protect the eyes, wear safety glasses with side shields or goggles under the face shield. Welding shields. Welding shields protect eyes from burns caused by infrared light or intense radiant light. They protect eyes and face from flying sparks, metal spatter, and slag chips. Laser safety goggles. Laser safety goggles provide protection from hazards, physical contact such as flying particles, ultraviolet light, laser, and welding. Let's talk about respiratory protection. Respiratory protection using elimination or substitution or engineering controls. By eliminating toxic material or substituting a less toxic material, or enclosing or confining the operation, or general or local exhaust ventilation. Only when engineering controls are not feasible will respirators be used. Types of respirators. Air purifying, APR. Air purifying respirators remove contaminants from air. Examples include particulate respirators, chemical cartridge and gas mask respirator, powered air purifying respirator, PAPR. Atmosphere supplying. Atmosphere supplying respirators provide clean, breathable air. Examples are self-contained breathing apparatus, SCBA, and Supplied Air Respirator SAR. Medical evaluation. Before fit tests are conducted and employees are authorized to use respirators, a medical evaluation must be provided to determine the ability of the employee to use a respirator. Identify a physician or other licensed healthcare professional to perform medical evaluations using a medical questionnaire or an initial medical evaluation with which the same information is obtained. Inspecting and cleaning respirators. Inspect all respirators for wear and tear before and after each use. Wash in a detergent solution, then disinfect by immersing in a sanitizing solution. Storing respirators. Protect against dust, sunlight, heat, extreme cold, excessive moisture, and damaging chemicals. Store in position to retain natural configuration. Hearing protection. Exposure to noise levels over 85 decibels can cause hearing loss. Hearing protection required at 90 decibels. Implement effective hearing conservation program. The employer must provide ear protection when the noise level in the work area is greater than indicated in this table. Examples of hearing protection: disposable foam plugs, molded earplugs, noise-cancelling earplugs, earmuffs. Consider noise reduction rating (NRR) of devices. How to insert earplugs properly. How to wear soft foam earplugs. To get the best protection from your soft foam earplugs, remember to roll, pull, and hold when putting them in. Use clean hands to keep from getting dirt and germs into your ears. 1. Roll. Roll the earplug up into a small thin snake with your fingers. You can use one or both hands. 2. Pull. Pull the top of your ear up and back with your opposite hand to straighten out your ear canal. The rolled up earplug should slide right in. 3. Hold. Hold the earplug in with your finger. Count to 20 or 30 out loud while waiting for the plug to expand and fill the ear canal. Your voice will sound muffled when the plug has made a good seal. Check the fit when you're all done. Most of the foam body of the earplug should be within the ear canal. Try cupping your hands tightly over your ears. If sounds are much more muffled with your hands in place, the earplug may not be sealing properly. Take the earplug out and try again. Rainbow passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act like a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond reach, his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.